Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing our cash stuffing for the first official week of October, the first full week of October. I'm sorry for the cut there. I had to go and grab our calculator, so now we can count the money. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. 51, 52, 53, 50. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I thought it should be 80. Hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Yes. Those are some old raggedy 10s, but that's okay. They still spend the same. They're just harder to count. And then in fives, we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, and $15. And in ones, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Giving us 1458, which is what I calculated that we should have. So let's start. I will pull up our binder. In our first binder here is the car binder. And the first envelope is Chewy, which is our GMC. And today he is going to be getting $50. So this is my paycheck from the date of the 10th. So 150, 200 in Chewy. And it is a magic month for me and my husband. So my husband actually gets an extra paycheck on the 17th of this month. That 100 does not want to go in there. Okay. And now Trixie is going to be getting $80. So 50, 70, 80. And I do have to pay this car payment on the 18th of this month, and then it will be on every 18th of the month. So 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140. And it is 140. Sorry, it's 440. 440. I was like, that doesn't make sense. So it is around $340. It's like $339.18 is the minimum payment. Okay, and then for insurance, I'm going to be putting $100 in here. So now we have 100 and 200. As soon as we sell our Nissan, I will be able to take it off of our insurance, and then that should lower from $375, probably lower it like $50 a month. We are not doing any extra payment, but we are going to put some into the registration. And this is for the new car for Trixie. I have to register her by the 31st. So 100, 200, 300, $450. And we will put quite a bit more. I kind of want to put like 600, get to 600. I don't know exactly how much it will be, but I feel like 600 is a good amount to at least start with, and then we can take some from buffer if we have to, if it's more than that for the plates and registration. So I will put more in there from my husband's magic month check. Sorry, this bill is all crinkly. Okay, in gas, I am putting $32. So now in fuel, we have 20, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70. So $70 there. Ride share. Did I do ride share? Oh, it doesn't look like I did. So I will do that on my husband's paycheck. That's right, because I didn't do gas with his last paycheck stuffing, but I did gas this time, and I did do ride share, and I did not, or I did not do ride share last time. Or I did ride share, I didn't do gas. Gosh, I'm having, my brain is not functioning. Okay, $10 into tune-up. So now we have 20, 40, 50. In there. And with that magic check, I may use that to kind of condense some of these folders, or envelopes, I should say. So in breaks is also getting a $10 bill. So now it has 100 in the bank, 20 and $30. And then same with tires, it is also going to get $10. I still keep forgetting to put a placeholder in there. I need to do that. So it does have 100 in the bank, 20, 30. I really need to like write myself a note and stick it on my planner so that I remember to put a placeholder in there. And then the other one that needs a placeholder that I noticed does not have one is our work fund folder. So I owe 2 placeholders that somehow got skipped when I was condensing. Okay, let me see here. Yes, this one. We're going to go into our emergency funds. And let's see, health. I am putting $10 into. So now in health, I'm getting, we have 100, 200, 50 in the bank, 20, 40, 50 in cash. So $300 in health. And then I think I've mentioned in other videos, but I have an HSA through my work. So I automatically put money in my HSA from every paycheck for my health, but I still contribute to that one as well, just for like a buffer. So in car maintenance, I am also adding $10 to this one. Is it 10 or 20? Yeah, it's 10. So we have 500, 20, 30, and 40. 500 in the bank. So $540 in car maintenance. And then we are adding to dental today, and just another $10. So now in dental, we have 100, 200 in the bank, 20, 30, and 40. So $240. Okay, vision is good. Prescriptions, we're skipping back to home deductible, which is kind of like our home maintenance. And I put 20 in there this week. So now in home deductible, we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90. $390, which we may have to use some of that for like our move and our renovation and stuff. I'm just not sure how much it's going to cost. So let's go back to phone deductible. And I did end up pulling a little bit out of this because my husband had kind of like a fee on his phone bill. So I used this to pay that $20, and we are putting 13 in here. So now we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20 in phone deductible, which what this one typically is for isn't really for fees. It's for, we have coverage on our phones. So like if we drop and break our phones, then we can get it replaced, but they charge you like $100 to $200 depending on if it's just a screen fix or like a whole replacement phone. So that is what I'm saving for in that envelope. And then, so this is vet bills. We have 100, 25, and 30. We added $10 into vet bills. Okay, and then buffer stays the same. And the next binder we're going to go into is the bills binder. Work lunch is getting skipped because that is my husband. Date nights, we are going to put $73. So now in our date nights, we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 5, 40, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So $250 into date nights, which I will put some of our magic check in there. All right, for cell phones, which is one of the bills that I pay, we are going to add $75. So 50, 75. If I can wrangle the bills, there we go. We have 150, 70, 90, 110, and 115 in cell phone. And I have to pay this bill on the 17th. So that is a month and a half of payments now in there. And we are working on our November payment. Did I put anything into YouTube? No, because I have November's payment already. I just paid for October. And gym memberships is getting 5, 10, 15, 16, and $17. Kind of using a lot of 5s today because I did not want to go to the bank, so I kind of used bills that were supposed to go back to the bank from my last unstuffing, which I did not film, but it was for last week, what I unstuffed for like our bills and stuff for last week. So I think that might be it. Yeah, I think that is it for this binder now. And we can get into our home bills binder, home funds. And HOA payment is going to get $100. So now in HOA payments, we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So $380, which is exactly what our payments are now. They did increase $30, so they're $380 a month now. Nothing there. He already has like $70. And then in groceries, we are going to be putting $83. So 50, 70, 5, 80. So now in groceries we have 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 5, 30, 5, 36, and 37. Let me look here because I usually try. Yeah, so actually we're adding 83. So there we go. So it should actually be, let's see, 50, 100, 50, 20, 40. Oh, geez. Sorry, that was bad counting. 50, 150, 70, 90, 110, 125, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. So 240. In groceries, which is basically our monthly allotment for groceries. Let's do cleaning next is gonna get $10. So 50, 70, 5, and 80. Into cleaning, toiletries is getting skipped, and that's it for this binder now. And the last binder that we're going to go into, which is going to get all the rest of this money, so a big chunk of our money is going into this one here. And that is the Dream Home binder. So Dream Home is going to be getting, let me look here, 35. So 25, 35. So now in Dream Home it has 20, 40, 5, 55, 60. And that's perfect. And this is for our upcoming move and purchase of my mom's house. So my childhood home is what we're trying to purchase. Household is getting 20. So now household has 20, 40. Does it not have a placeholder? Yes, it does. It has $100 in the bank. So 140 into household. And then Comfy Home has 50 in the bank right now. And did I skip this one again? I meant to put some in there, but it looks like I skipped it again. That's okay. That one's just kind of like a buffer for if we don't have enough in like decor or furniture, or I impulse buy something for the house. Okay, so I know I did furniture. Yes, so furniture is actually getting a lot. So my dad is going to be moving in with us, and one of the things that my mom offered was to sell him a shed that she has in the backyard, and it's a pretty big built shed, and he has a storage unit currently because he lives in like a small rental apartment. And so my mom offered to sell it to him so that his stuff can be in the backyard of the house and he can get rid of his storage unit. So he ended up giving me $500 to buy the shed from my mom, which will stay on the property where we're going to live together. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and 50 is what we added today because I added 50 out of my paycheck, and then 20, 30, so 580. I realized I counted that wrong, like weird. Let's see. I forgot about the placeholder, so let's count it again. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 600, and 30. All right. Yeah, I really need to condense these, but I really want to wait till the end of the month. So we will see. But furniture is getting pretty good because we are going to have to buy new furniture for the house. So you will see me stuffing that one quite a bit. I skipped appliances because my mom is getting new appliances with her house. So she's actually going to kind of gift us or leave us her appliances. Renovations is getting 40. So now in renovations, it has 120, 40. So let's see, decor is getting just 10. I think the rest of these are all getting 10 if I'm not mistaken. So now in decor we have 50, 75, 80. In patio, did I do patio? I must have skipped patio, which makes sense because it already has 100. Lawn care, I know we did 10, 5, and 10. So now lawn care has 10, 15, and 20. In garage, it has 10 in there now, and we're going to add 10 to make that one as well 20. Let's see, we did not do housewarming, house parties. We should just have $11, okay, and that is going into HELOC payment. So HELOC payment now has $21. And that concludes our whole cash stuffing. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone who likes and subscribes. Check out my new Ko-fi shop for some freebies. There are 2 different freebies on there. One features our mascot Emmett, and the other one is a Wednesday challenge. So Wednesday, the TV show, it is inspired by that, and it's pretty cute. I like it, and I drew it myself. So if you want to go check that out, then you can. And as always, stay lucky, friends. Bye-bye.